Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. This is Through Daybreak, part 52. In the previous video we... holy shit, that dude is moving! Good god! YouTube, don't be mad. I only said shit like 10 seconds into the video. That you can't legally do anything to me. Okay? Alright? What did we do? I don't know. We did our side quest. There's a ghost girl or something. You know, just standard stuff. Now, we are going to go to the Tyrell district. No. We're going to let's do our connections first. And we do need to save because I think we only have one. Connections. Not on this menu. It's on your to-do list. Yes, yes. So we'll do errands first, then we'll do fees, and then whichever one we... I mean, I guess we should do Aaron because he's a main character, but I mean, no offense, Aaron. You know, somebody's been in a lot more games than you. After Van returned, the boy barged into his office demanding that Van hear him out. Left with little choice, Van resigned himself to hearing the details of his request. It better be it better be a complicated matter. Wait, you're not Aaron. I thought you were Aaron. What was the... It just says the boy. Oh, I guess because maybe it'd explain more if we read the actual sentence before we clicked on the connection. I kind of forgot to read it. Come on, man, you're a Spriggan. You have to help us. Keep begging all you want. I don't do anything. I don't want anything to do with whatever shit you're up to. Well, see, you're looking for someone to cover for your sorry asses just because you can't man up and take the loss. Listen to me. It's both our gang and Riverside Turf that's at stake here. We can't lose to these guys. They're full of shit. Your turf, eh? News to me. I'm familiar with these guys. They're a bunch of small-time gangs that stick to doing their own stuff in small pockets around the city. They're too scared of the guild and cops to try to make any real noise, let alone catch the attention of actual gangsters. I mean, isn't that good? Like, I mean, I guess if you're gonna be in a gang, at least be in a gang that doesn't, like, you know, hurt people. Man, you're killing me here. I remember when one of our guys picked a fight with them and you kicked his ass like it was no big deal. I've looked up to you ever since that day. If we had you, we'd be 10 times stronger, maybe even 100 times stronger. Maybe even 20 billion times stronger because Van's strength is unknowable. He's actually possibly the strongest person in the universe. We just don't know it yet. I know what you're talking about. Go bother literally anybody else. You really just gotta leave us out to dry. We're in deep shit here. That crew from Tyrell, they got some outsider to help them all of a sudden. It's crazy. Oh. An outsider? What kind of guy are we talking about? Well, like, he's red, and so we said, let's get a blue guy to fight him. Some crazy strong red-haired dude. Already kicked more asses than I can count. We're on equal foot until he showed up, and now, damn it. Man, just think about it. You're the only one who can help us, bro. Let's start with that. Don't call me your bro, ever. I guess I can at least take a look for myself. Got some time to kill anyway. For real? Hell yeah, thanks man. This one's as good as one. I only said I'd look, kid. I ain't making any promises here. Van left the office after the rain let up, gang member in tow. As he put it, there would be a major fight between gangs that had each team's very existence on the line. Van headed to the site of the conflict, concerned by the gang members' hopefully overwrought claims. That's him. He's the one. Ah, he's already kicking ass. Damn it, frickin' course. Took a sweet ass time getting here, you know? Aaron, bro, you're like the broiest. You're damned invincible. Nah, these babies are just weak as shit, but that's okay. There's the appetizer. Look like the main course finally walked in. I had a feeling it was you, for crying out loud. I knew you were out messing around at night, but it didn't even cross my mind to think you'd be running with brats like these. Hey, they're the ones who wanted to pick a fight with me, and I was just chilling in the Tyrell district. I taught them not to screw with me, but they practically up and begged me to be their boss. Who am I to say no? Especially since I asked so nicely. Thought I might as well keep an eye on him, lend a hand here and there. Kick an ass or two. And don't worry, I'm not stupid enough to get any outsiders wrapped up in this mess. But my Spriggan, my dude, you know him? Unfortunately. Whatever, man. You're gonna help those chumps out, right? Let's throw down already, then. Getting to hand you your ass with a perfect cherry on top for the night. Hasn't Aaron already tried to fight Van multiple times and it didn't really work? Dude wigged out was gonna be the ultimate power that would easily destroy an entire city, and then he got his ass kicked by Van. Cringe. We got some unfinished business from back in Longport to settle. We never did get a clear winner out of those fights. I feel like our Ruby ran away. Come on, bro, show this red-haired idiot what's what. You got the... I'm good. Bro, you already said you were gonna help us. I said I'd take a look. You're the one that jumped to conclusions. Man, you chickening out? I ain't getting paid enough for this. Actually, I'm not getting paid at all. This pain in the ass ain't worth it. Aren't you 20 already? It's about damn time you start fooling around like you're just a kid. It's embarrassing. Later. Damn. Oh no. Is this the part where I get my ass kicked? You're the best, bro. That means Riverside's our turf now. Now it's time for the curtain call. You're not gonna beat us up as soon as we finish talking, are you? Ah, fuck. What? Oh, they were trying to attack Aaron. Well, that's just stupid. You're just a stupid idiot. The hell, you're on the same team. I'm not an idiot, you know. I saw this coming ages ago. You just wanted me to clean house right from the start. Honestly, you'd get to expand your territory and assimilate the punks in this district before handing them over to some bigger gang. This isn't a job for you, right? You should know dealing with me is way above your pay grade. You knew the whole plan? Don't get scared now. He's the only one remaining. Ah! Yeah, no. What? Spriggan, my dude! Why don't you go home already? Nah, I'm the adult around here. That means I gotta keep an eye on y'all and make sure you kids don't do something stupid. Don't act so surprised, though. You knew what I was up to already. I really do feel like maybe they should have made Van older. Cause... I mean, I guess that's like supposed to be the joke, is that he's not actually that. But like, he could still be like 28. And calling him old as shit would still be kind of like humorous. But the idea of a 24-year-old calling a 20-year-old like calling him the adult just feels, I don't know. I guess like the joke has run its course a little bit. Cocky as always. Anyway, you kids are in some real tough shit. Because it's like, they don't even, like all these, the delinquents look older than Van. You know? It's one thing getting a small-time gang or whatever. But getting involved with real gangsters crosses the line. Can't ignore that anymore. You ain't getting your ass out of this one. You screwed yourselves over the second you even looked at him. I don't need a lecture from you, asshole. You two might be strong, but we win in numbers. It's 3 against 2, and one of you is knocked out. It's a 2v2. Show him who's boss. In one ear, out the other. May as well have some fun then. Are we actually fighting? I guess no. Okay. I assumed no, but they did start playing combat music. They're so strong. You two are amazing. You fought them all off without breaking a sweat. Are all of you just punch stick shitty? Because these guys barely put up a fight. Guess I'm not getting involved with any more of these small-time gangsters. When I'm clean up this mess all far? I'm gonna charge you extra just for that. Somebody's not getting their employee of the month bonus. Sorry, tips actually go to the proprietor of the restaurant. The employees do not get anything at this establishment. Van and Aaron left the scene after sending an anonymous tip to the police, leaving them to handle the rest. Do you think they like stuck them to the side of the brick wall with spider webs? Not gonna lie, I got my suspicions when I heard you were getting involved with some local street punks. Worried you were trying to build a replacement for the crew you lost in Longport. Nah, man, I wouldn't do that. There's no way I could replace them. But like, yeah, those punks are pretty nasty, but they weren't rotten to their course. Not yet, anyway. They just didn't know any other way to live. And I don't believe not knowing's any better or grave enough crime to damn them forever. So you decided to get involved to fix things? All for some group of Edith punks you barely knew? Well, shit could have gone worse, I guess. You're thinking too hard about it. Wasn't trying to play nice like that. Sure, we'll stick with that if it helps you sleep at night, kid. Or it's like calling Aaron kid because he's so adamant about calling Van old. Makes sense, but it's just when Van calls people who look older than him kid that... I don't know. After that, Van returned to his nightly patrol.
Can't keep your damn nose out of other people's business to save your life, can you? Not that it bugs me.
He's a cheeky adult. Okay, so I mean that will probably be the one we go with, but we will check out the fee one while we're here. I don't really know, because I mean I've never had to think about the bond event shit before. Or connections, a legally distinct mechanic. What did it say? I got this ridiculous quest from one of the brats and run around with one of the punks. Honestly, I'd rather not accept it, but I guess there's no harm in hearing him out. Okay. The rain's really coming down, but it's nights like these that Bramati's usually pretty empty. Van decided to stop by Bramati's place during his nightly patrol, but we'll probably just do the main characters and try and, you know... Because, like, I'm guessing, you know, say if... Because I don't know how exactly it works. Like, if Fee has, like, multiple events, like, say she has, like, 2, right? The next time they're available, it would probably just show us the first one again, right? Or maybe they're... Actually, I don't know. Because I guess it's dependent, because I think it's worked differently in different games. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if at the same point you will always see the same scene, or if it's like, oh, now you're gonna see connection event 1. Like, if you have to see them in order or not. I'd kind of assume that's how it works, but now that I think about it, that's not how it worked in some of the Cold Steel games. But I think that's maybe how it worked in, like, 4? I'm not really sure, because, you know, we did all them with the New Game Plus stuff. When I secretly played through all the games, and definitely hit it by telling everyone at the start that it's a New Game Plus playthrough. Well, which Bramati are you looking for tonight? The informant or the bartender? I can pull double duty if you're feeling a little needy too. That's a weird way to ask, do you want a drink? Which is what I'm here for, by the way. Figured I'd have a quick drink while I'm out and about. Surprise me. Alrighty, I'll get you just the perfect drink for a dark and rainy night. By the by, we happen to have an unusual customer today. An unusual customer? Who? It's Fee. Want to sit with me tonight? No, actually. Bond event over. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner by myself and not make eye contact with anyone. Avoid all social interaction, you know, just the vibes. It's called Rainy Blue, perfect for tonight's weather. Have fun, you two. It's a nice drink. Yeah, you okay to be out drinking? I may still like a teen, but I'm 20 as of this year. How about you? 24, and I don't want to hear any comments about it. I'm not that old. You're telling me not to... You telling me not to only makes me want to do it even more. Anyway, since we're already here, might as well. Cheers. Here's to making friends. Van and Fee shared a few drinks, opening with a bit of pleasant small talk. After 10 minutes of drinks, and then there was this flying castle, and we got on it, and then Osborne was like, actually, I'm an immortal emperor, my soul is built different, and then we shot him in the face. But it was like, he thought that he wanted us to kill him, but, or something, I don't know. Come on, you barely ate anything, don't tell me you're blackout drunk already. I'm not, I just felt a little sleepy. You don't gotta force yourself to drink if you can't take it. I ain't gonna look after you if you do black out. I'll be fine. Just need to take a short nap. And I'm familiar with what a truly embarrassing trunk looks like. I can keep myself from falling into the same... See, I wish they almost hadn't even said her name, you know? Just the first line. Cut the second one. Sarah, as in Valstein? The Purple Lightning? I guess they have to... If they're going to use it as an introduction for her, I guess, but... As like a sly reference, I kind of prefer it when they don't say the name. Former Jaeger turned A-rank bracer, just like you. She also had something to do with Class 7, if I remember right. I guess it's your job to be well informed. She started as our class teacher. Now she's both my master and my partner, of sorts anyway. Okay, I mean, since they're using it to segue into talking about her, it doesn't bother me, but... Come to think of it, I had some good drinks with Renne, Laura, and the others on my birthday, too. Master and partner, huh? You have someone like that? Sort of. Master, yes, but not partner. Not that different at the end of the day, though. I wouldn't be where I am today without him. But that tie's been cut now. I see. Like, does he just think you're a dick, or, you know, draw his finger across throat? Anyway, that's enough about me. You got something you wanted to ask, yeah? Since you went to the trouble of waiting for me here and all. I guess he figured it out. Zen told me something right before I arrived at the Republic. He filled me in on what happened in Creole. You were there for it, right? With the Kruger girl I met at the park? We were, yeah. Guess not surprising you want to hear about what happened. We might be here a bit, but I don't mind sharing. Van explained. Making sure to omit the subject of the Genesis. He told her an intently listening fee about what occurred in the village and everything related to Ida. See, Ida. You never change. She always played the role of a big sister even back with our old crew. I definitely saw her as one. She was probably happy to have her little sister with her for her last moments. So, thanks for telling me about it. I'll make sure Zeno and Leo hear about it too. Yeah, you do that. You still keep in touch with the guys from Zephyr? A bit, at least. I lost contact with him for a few years to what happened to the boss. And then, before he came back as a zombie, for some reason. They're still family to me. I kept in contact with them this time after everything settled down. That's good. Right here and there, the Jaeger King was somehow involved in the whole war deal with Ereboni. I heard he turned into a fucking zombie. Probably shouldn't pry. But Frida, from the Warriors of Kruger. I'd like to talk to her about Ida, and in general too. I think it'd be nice to chat with her outside of work. Don't see why not. Figure like she wanted to talk to you too. That's good to hear, but I'll probably have to wait until things calm down. Still, it'd be nice to get to talk to one of Ida's other sisters. Right, when I met her, my dad... you okay there? Nah, I'm just doing that thing where I start to say something and then we cut to black and say, ooh, mystery. Well, I guess it's the end of that conversation. Said she'd only take a short nap, but I guess I'll leave her be. Van, leaving Fee in Ramadi's care, left the bar. He received word shortly after that Fee had woken up and headed off herself.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, Spriggan.
Could have gotten some agility. Ooh. But yeah. I mean, that one's pretty... I mean, they're both pretty good. But I think we will go with the Aaron one just because he's a... Oh, wait. This is the wrong save. Whoops. How does one load a save? There we go. Right, this is the correct one? Yes, yes. No free time. You don't know me. Alright, take me to... Wrong button. The Tyrell District and the cinema.
Off we go.
Apparently that's all I can go to. I don't know why it's only letting me teleport to the cinema, because it seems like we can go outside. Good evening. If you're wondering about our late night showings, I'm sorry to say we don't have any new additions for this week. However, you can look forward to us rerunning any award winners that emerge at the Tharbad Film Festival. Simply receiving an award is monumental for a film in and of itself, let alone what kind. We'll hope you'll watch them once they're available. I mean, maybe. It definitely depends on the award. Exit the movie theater? Why is it? It's normally not like that. I'm not buying a souvenir. Back to what I was saying. You know, because some awards are definitely not all made equal. You know? Film stars have really only enjoyed this level of notoriety for a little over 10 years now. And I see them grace the covers of entertainment magazines, they look so irrelevant. Those who have poured their hearts and souls into this industry are really being rewarded for all their efforts. Of course, that fortune doesn't come without its share of problems, but I still hope we can realize even greater success in time. At this theater, we never rest on our laurels. We're always devising new, interesting ways to promote this place and films as a whole. Whether it's actors giving talks, collaborating with Stewart Bookstore, or always producing pamphlets and merchandise, we're doing something. We have high hopes the Tharbad Film Festival doesn't end up being Tharbad. It's a little joke. You can laugh any second now. It's okay. You don't be embarrassed. It's okay to laugh. I know you're trying to hold it in. That's why you're not laughing out of politeness for the sacred cinema. But it's okay. I'm sure you can burst out laughing now. This side of heaven does a fair job depicting the challenges that physicians face. Unfortunately, I don't love its contextual usage of music. It reeks of trend chasing. Back when movies were new, intimate scenes between characters would have no music. They'd only have a few ambient sounds at most. But movies these days will blast mediocre music in those moments. These damn record companies are ruining the cinema. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
thank you for your visit today.
I don't really know what to think about that.
Screen 2 will soon begin.
I mean, I definitely could see, you know, the use of like licensed music as obnoxious. Can I watch a movie? It's playing right now. I don't know which one we actually watched. Oh yeah, we watched this side of, because we have the brochure for this side of heaven, right? Because I think it was we watched this side of heaven, then we watched Sober Curious, and we just loaded our first save.
Hello.
So I guess if we're going to get the little brochure, we'll watch this one. Oh, movie's so boring. Get skipped. Van, were you just at that showing too? Oh wait, I forgot about the conversations though. Because were you here last time, or is it always the same? I don't remember who we talked to. I remember we talked to Dingo after one of them. I couldn't pass this one up after hearing the review. I can't tell if this is old dialogue or not. They're all talking what a unique movie it is and how good of a job. I think have we seen this? Like, part of me feels like we have, and part of me feels like we haven't. Damn, sounds like you really did your homework going into it. Surprised you'd watch something like that and figured you were more into cutesy shit. So what if I am? I can watch whatever I like, can't I? I mean, I wasn't criticizing you, I swear, it just caught me off guard. I didn't realize you like good stuff. I mean, more mature, I just didn't think you could handle the dark, heavier stuff. I could when I was younger, yes, but these days I can relate to someone like her. I know what it's like to have pressure slowly piling onto you. Like a glass someone's always pouring into little by little. It keeps getting closer to the top, but it never seems to stop. Like, it's weird, because, like, I feel like we haven't seen this dialogue, but I feel like we've had this conversation, like, in essence. Like, as soon as she popped up, I'm like, yeah, she's gonna talk about how she, like, relates to the character and, like, the two sides or whatever. But I don't remember these words. I can't go back to being a nobody now. I'm Beauty's Blade and everything that comes with it, good and bad. Elaine, I didn't realize you were... Forget I said any of that. It's nothing you needed to hear, Van. I'm going to head home now. Don't stay out too late, alright? I'm an adult. We're an old man. Life expectancy in Calvert's only 30 years old. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on with the rest of the evening. Well, now I kind of wish I'd saved, because I kind of forgot about the conversations after the thing. Did we save? We did not.
Off we go.
I don't know why it won't let me teleport outside. That's so strange.
Hello.
Well, we should save first. I mean, I would like to, I guess we do the Elaine one as our...
Hello.
Because this should be Dingo, right? I feel like I remember Dingo popping up. And being like, hey, it's me, Dingo. Good to see you here, Spriggan. You're not, I don't remember you. You're gonna lecture me here too, are you, Inspector? I was gonna take in a movie all by myself. That's it, not here to cause any trouble. I didn't say I thought you were. Besides, I'd rather not spend this precious downtime not giving anyone grief if I can help it at all. It's good to hear, not gonna catch me complaining. And look at things, it seems like you had to scramble to catch the last showing tonight. Pretty much. I was running around dealing with so many cases and accidents tonight that before I knew it was almost closing time. It was really like in movies to go through that much trouble to make it here. I suppose I've also really been wanting to watch this movie in general as a medical drama. It gave me a lot to think about as a parent. Made me wonder what I would do if my daughter ever wound up like the little girl does that the intern takes in. Didn't realize you had it in you to be so sentimental. And what's that supposed to mean? Fans' conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways. Okay, so we will do the Elaine one, but... I guess the conversations are unique every time, even if you do watch the same movie. Which is kind of cool. Boom! +3 agility, holy hell! That means I do have to talk to you nerds.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to
Ah! All these people with their music. Back in my day, we didn't have music. The only music we had was the
We have merchandise
cat on that dang hot tin roof. What the hell? I can see there's people outside. I see them. Let me out. Free my people. I can see the popcorn man. He is there. He will starve if I do not buy any lush popcorn from him. How dare you do this? You are restricting his popcorn. Popcorn? That's a brand associate. They don't let them think of that yet. All right, they haven't come up with that crossover. That's an intellectual property of mine.
Please proceed to the entrance.
It's popcorn monopoly. Gonna watch a movie? I'll tag along if you want. Not that I'm the first choice for company for a lady killer like you. Hey Van, I just found myself passing by while thinking of some things. This film festival coming up in Tharbad is shaping up to be a messy one. You're telling me as if there wasn't enough detention and all after Messeldown got canned? We got those threatening notes to deal with. You just had to give us a tough job, didn't you? So what if it is? I knew you could handle it, so that's why I referred you. Couldn't be all that bad out there. I promised to hook you guys up with some decent forced brigands for your trouble while you're there. I appreciate it. I'm just impressed you know such a famous actress. Guess that comes with being such a hotshot reporter, but still, how'd you two even meet? I said I would like to interview you for this magazine, and she said yes. Oh, yeah, guess that makes sense. You and I happen to share a minor connection, that's all. I wouldn't say we're all that friendly or anything. She's quite an impressive person, though. I'll grant you that. Hell yeah, she is. Already top of the movie world at her age. With those looks and those acting chops to back them up, she more than belongs. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about her personality. Her dark passenger. She's an incredibly tenacious young woman with an equally strong will. More than people give her credit for. I'm sure you've noticed too, right? Yeah, I guess you could say I have. A lot of that has to do with her whole background and how... There you are, Dingo. I've been looking all over for you. Hey, Mariel. What is it this time? Man, she really can't get enough of you, can she? You're that Spriggan. You're not even made of leaves. Why do they call you a Spriggan? What are you doing hanging around with Dingo again? Wait, are you two like a thing? Does it look like it? Some reporter you are. Van, he lost his smirk. What's that supposed to mean? I just don't think you're a good enough man for Dingo, that's all. I mean, she's not wrong. As to you, mister, fess up. What have you been pursuing all this time, huh? What could possibly be so big that has so much of your attention? Blockbuster movie? I told you before, it doesn't concern you. Besides, why should I feel obligated to tell someone from a competitor that I'm working on? You shouldn't seem to be having any trouble talking to him before I showed up. Why can't you tell him but not me? That's not fair. It's not fair at all. For the love of Adios, keep me out of this. Wait a minute. If you're here in the theater, could it have something to do with the movie festival? I mean, she's technically right, but for the wrong reasons. Dingo, you did mention there was a movie you wanted to see. Fast and the Furious 28? Something like that? Cargo vroom vroom? Wish I could take you up on your invitation, but something came up, so I gotta bail. Real sorry, man. Not exactly the funnest thing watching a movie by yourself, but I bet it'll still be good without me. Funnest. I'm gonna give you a noogie, Van. Are you here to see something? I'll join you. I'm completely free right now, so I'd be more than happy to spend some time. Van! How dare you use your telepathic connection against me? Oh, quit whining. She's a sweetheart, and when you get down to it, be a good mentor and show her a nice time. Have fun, you two. I'll see you both later.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
I've been so busy I haven't been able to stay on top of what's been playing at the theater. So, Dingo, which movie you got your eye on? What's your favorite genre? Tell me. I didn't come here to be interviewed, you know? I may as well check out something while I'm here. I think there's some sort of documentary-ish thing they're showing. Maybe I'll watch that. Veto. We're not watching that. But I was gonna watch a movie on my own and you inserted yourself.
Please proceed to the entrance.
Alright, well. I guess I'm going back to Old Town to... I don't know.
Let's do this.
Call it a day? Are we done? Since they won't let me be free, they won't let me run around the Tyrell district, which I guess I'm not really against. We have been doing a lot of talking. It's a little early to end the video, so against my better judgment, we will continue on, but I will pause for a second. So, be right back. Alright, let's, I guess, tuck her in, fellas. Tomorrow's gonna be another busy day. I need there to be like an extra dialogue. It's always like, you've done all this shit. You're fine. Because anytime I'm like always like, oh, I'm super confident I've done everything. And then they say, when you continue the story, all the threads that you have not done will vanish into the ether. And I'm like, oh no, what if I'm missing something? You know what? If we're missing something, who cares? What's this? Would you care to join me for a tea party in Riverside? Nope. Man, I always got people running around or beck and call. Still I'm about to say no to an invitation.
I'm glad the rain finally let up. The weather tomorrow should be lovely.
Yeah, forecast clear skies all day for the southeast. But you even be out this late? You just told your friend to hurry
Why,
back.
I'm out on patrol, silly. I have to make sure students are behaving themselves, new and old alike.
It is weird that this game does this like mixed voice acting. Where like Van, I feel like Van has like a very, I mean he does probably have the most voice acting just because he's in every scene, but it feels like there's a lot of scenes where other characters are talking and Van doesn't say anything, which throws me off. Because as soon as I hear voice acting, my brain goes into you don't gotta say shit mode. At least nothing, you don't have to read the dialogue. But then they hit me with these, actually you do have to read the dialogue stuff. Yeah, whatever you say. It has been a while, huh, kitty? Or would you rather I call you Renne Bright these days?
Call me whatever you like. though I am pretty used to my new name now.
Miss Renne. She's very bright.
It's really good to see you too, Spriggan. I came over as an exchange student this past spring, but had I known how much you miss me, I would have paid you a visit a lot sooner.
No need to go out of your way just because you're a former client. Hell, I wasn't even a pro when I helped you. Didn't have my current office or anything. And I mean, we have kind of crossed paths since then, like at that case with the pampered politician's son. Oh, was that referring to the side story? I don't remember anything that really went on there.
I had a feeling you might be involved with that based on what that reporter was telling me about it. I didn't think I'd end up student council president as a result of it all, but it's been a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Glad to hear it. Man, 5 years since we first met through that introduction letter from the Meister, huh? Where does time go? Okay. You really helped me shake off the professor's attempts to follow me. Not to mention helping the Meister with his relocation after all that chaos in Crossbell. I mean, I wasn't his debt to begin with. Ended up dumping a couple of kids with a bit of history on him too. Wait. Wasn't really expecting anything in return, so I was pretty surprised when that gift showed up. Oh, the turbocharger? I'm glad you're enjoying it. My best friend and I were actually involved in designing it, you know. Wait, really? I could tell it's pretty high-tech and all, but I didn't realize you were behind that. I have heard you were a sobbing mess after Walter turned your old truck inside out. I thought maybe you could use a little pick-me-up, you know, for old time's sake. Sheesh, that figures. I'm guessing society must be feeling the pressure at this point. I've had a lot of dropouts past few years, you included. Nah, they're actually always one step ahead. This is all just part of their blah 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 plan. You fool. This is just step 7 of 45. Just as long as they don't come looking for my help. You can handle those other wackos? No thanks. You have such a natural talent for attracting them. They do say birds of a feather flock together, though. I'm afraid you're likely to meet more of them as time goes on. I'm just a normal upstanding citizen. What do I do to deserve this? Protest all you like, but you seem awfully popular lately. In fact, it looks like you've got another vicious young woman looking to get her hands on you. How dreadful. Oh, hello.
Oh, I think I'm a little past young at this point.
I was thinking that. I was gonna say it as soon as I got the chance. Oh boy. And such perfect timing too. Thank you for making time to meet with us. I know how busy you are.
Think nothing of it. I have some other business to take care of outside of the office as it is.
You're Ren's boss, right? She is? Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize the flying swallow was so fond of practical jokes. Was the lurking in the shadows bit really necessary?
My apologies.
Lika doesn't get. I don't think she had a nickname. I feel like I don't remember. I mean, it's been so long since she was last like relevant. And I guess you could argue, was she ever relevant? Ho ho! Oh, fucking got her asshole!
My name is Kilika Ruran, Chief of the CID's Integrated Analysis Division. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arkwright. Even if this does not quite feel like our first meeting.
No doubt. I'm sure he's told you a lot about me, huh?
That he did. Including everything that went on behind the scenes 2 years ago.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Looks like bringing you two together was worth it after all. It's nice to see you again, Mr. Warren. It's been, what, 4 years now? Oh, yeah, because she's in Sky 3 briefly. I was like, have you people met? Same to you. Our positions may be different, but we need not be at odds with one another, Miss Bright, because I don't think they would have ever met in Sky 2. I mean, I guess they could have met at other points. The only thing I can think of is I know she's a boss in Sky 3. I'm glad you have a chance to catch up. Of course, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance as well, Mr. Arkwright. It's getting more like a real tea party every minute. Maybe I should have invited Sylphie along after all.
Sorry for the wait, Kilika. What did I just walk in on?
It's a normal conversation. You're harshing the vibe, man. I just think that's obvious, and I'd hope to be more punctual considering this is our first meal together in some time. Wait, we're eating?
Sorry, an urgent job came in. I finished it off as quickly as I could. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you here, though.
Good to see you again, too. I know we've spoken a few times over the phone, but I think it's been, what, about a year and a half since we last met up in person? Impossible. Zen's been dead to the world for half a decade.
Oh yeah, that was at the wedding, wasn't it? Man, you've really grown up. Hard to believe you're that same little girl that knocked us out in Grancel all those years ago.
Is that what happened? Alright, I nearly forgot about that. You nearly forgot? Sheesh, you were something else, kid. Everything happens for a reason, they say. We wouldn't be here talking now if it wasn't for that. I'm pretty sure in Grancel what she did is she said, haha, I'm evil. I'd totally kick your ass, but I'm not going to right now. And then she ran away. You know. Or Boris shit. Fight like a tank or something? I'm pretty sure we fought a tank. I think that, no. You fought that. Isn't that when you fight the tank? When Kevin does his I'm gonna shatter the rod thing. And then Renne shows up and she's like, haha, I'm actually evil. I'd totally kick your ass, but I'm not going to. And then she does kick her ass later, but that's not in Grancel's in. You're getting old. The dementia's getting to you. I would know. I mean, I suffer from it as well. Now let's see what's going on here. I thought it was odd when you told me you wanted to visit. Should have known you already had company. Don't give me that jealous look, Zen. It's less cute on a man your age. I promise I'll buy you a drink to make up for it. You two might not be in the same line of work anymore, but it looks like not much has changed since your days back at the dojo. Sure they need help from a guy like me? Definitely. We've barely been managing to make ends meet since Fee got here. We're gonna need help for a while, I think. Does that mean that, I guess... Because, I mean, Van, in theory, shouldn't know about... Because that wasn't just referencing, I know you used to work at a dojo. That seemed like you had personal experience being at the dojo. You're extremely well connected, too. I'm told you even have ties to another Taito student. As a matter of fact, we were actually just talking about that before you got here, were we? It's like he fits right in no matter whose side he's on. How should I put it? He's like a singularity. Yeah, if you want to know something, Arkwright's your guy. Lay off with the singularity business. I don't appreciate being talked about like a research specimen. And just so we're clear, you guys might not be as bad as a direwolf or Sal, but you're still a major pain in the ass. Can't say I don't get where you're coming from. So, what's the plan? Got a reservation not too long from now at a restaurant near here. You coming? Of course, think I've played my part here. I'll see you both again sometime. Take care in Tharbad. Is there anybody around here that doesn't know my itinerary? That said, I guess you're not totally on board with the guild yet after all, huh? We do work together sometimes. I know how to brace for like my siblings. I just do what I can to try and offer them my knowledge if I know it'll help the people I care for. Both in Liberl and in Crossbell. I've been adding a lot of people here in Calvert to the list too lately. It's good to hear. Should be getting home. Still telling Joshua will be wondering where I've gotten to. You have to check in every day? I'll be counting on you to take care of Agnes while she's with you. I'll do what I can. Want the bright speck in Liberl? You going all the way back there just like that? Of course. Home is far away. Being around so many familiar faces made me think I was back there, I suppose. I'm so ashamed. A girl on the cups of adulthood should be a little more focused. I think you're giving adults a little too much credit there, kiddo. Then Van was murdered viciously.
When I found you 5 years ago, you were still lost and trying to find your place in the world. I'd only just finished my training and was still getting a feel for what it was to be a Spriggan. I'll admit I kept you safe for a while and gave you a few pointers, but I never really could do much for you. Meanwhile, you managed to build yourself a new life, new friendships, hell, Whole new family. All on your own. You're no lost kitten anymore. You're as fine a lady as any.
So, is this how you treat all the young ladies you keep company with?
Oh, guess not.
You say you never did much for me, but you give yourself far too little credit. It's not just me you've helped either. Take your old friend, that bracer girl, for example. Or what about your assistants, including my dear dorm mate? You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way. If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people. If you can manage that, then I might even be willing to overlook a little head pat every now and again.
Veto. I veto this.
And with that, I think I'll be off now. Good night, Mr. Spriggan.
Yeah. Good night. Man, she's grown more than I could have ever imagined. And I know she's nowhere near done. I'll have to keep an eye on her the same way I do my part-timers, now that fate's brought us back together like this.
Alright, I mean, I guess that's interesting. I don't really know what to think of. I mean, it's just kind of like, oh, they're actually super close or something. Like, I don't know. I guess that's kind of like they're telling us, not necessarily showing us, per se. I don't know. I mean, I guess they'll maybe still try and flesh it out later, but like maybe what exactly was going on, but we'll see. We'll see. On the morning of the second day of the 5-day weekend, Van contacted Nina. That's how many NPC talking sessions? Their goal is to be in Tharbad in time for morning the next day, which would require setting off the night before. As such, they all had to rush to get ready for 4 days and 3 nights away from the office. So, alright, here's what we'll do. Since they probably won't let me save for a while, we are going to pause here, or in the video here, and I'm probably just going to come back tomorrow when I record next time, since we're at kind of like a stopping point in the cutscene. As soon as we get like a line of dialogue that we can stop on, 6:30 p.m. Remember that shit, jot that down, it will be on the test. Alright, we'll pick up here next time. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.